Hello Libras, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl King. Get you some. Happy Thankful Thursday Libras. Sun, moon, rising, north node, wherever Libra may be sprinkled in your chart, you are certainly welcome right here. Happy Thankful Thursday Libras. What is going on in your world? Let's check into the energies, tap in and see what may be going on. First off, during my meditation, a couple things came up. Daisy sour cream. Now, I don't know if someone needs to go buy some Daisy sour cream or you recently just purchased some, but that came up. Also, a 5-star or a Michelin chef. So someone is a rootin' tootin' fancy, high-class chef. So that could be you or just the energies that are present here. Third eye activations. Feeling your third eye move around in your head. The little tingling sensation you get in the middle of your forehead, that may indeed be your third eye opening, awakening. Also, activation of other psychic abilities. Something else about downloads. A download specifically relating to you saving money or earning money. And I was told to tell you to pay attention to your downloads because a specific download could lead to you saving some money or earning some money. So there's that. Let's tap on in Libras. Let's see what's going on. There might be some difficulty in piecing something together right now. But I feel like whatever this might be, it's going to come together the way that it should be in the end. What's going on for my Libras, angels? Let's see. Oh, look at that. Is that the Three of Swords in reverse? This is Libra energy. No more heartbreaks for you. Now there is a feminine energy there on that Three of Swords in reverse. She looks kind of menacing. Does she not? She looks like she's got a bone to pick with you. Whoever this feminine energy is represented here on this Three of Swords. What else, angels? Did you break this feminine energy's heart? I do have to say and remind you that we do have both masculine and feminine energy. So again, when I am specifically referring to a female or a male, I will say so. We have the Four of Bones. What did I just say about this feminine energy having a bone to pick with you? We have the Six of Cups in reverse. What's going on, Libras? Now, of course, the Four of Bones in this deck refers to the Four of Wands. What else, angels? We have the Tower. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, my goodness. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Let's just get the rest of these out here. What else, angels? 3 more, please. We have the Hangman in reverse. 2 more, please. And there they are. The Sun. And we have Strength in reverse. Leo energy. With the Sun. And Strength in reverse. I don't know why my energy is focused on this Hangman in reverse. Someone who didn't want to make a decision, someone who may have been forced into a situation or forced into making a decision, not necessarily of their own volition. It's like whatever this decision was forced. And this is all because of this Tower moment. Someone is losing their pentacles. Someone is trying to find the light, see the light about a bad decision they made that cost them a great loss of strength, a great loss of power. With this 3 of Swords in reverse, this of course is Libra energy. It's like somebody was trying to attack you because you broke their heart. This feminine energy, again, could be male or female. And it's because they've got this bone to pick with you. And it seems like at one point in time, someone had a lot of options. The options didn't work out. Now they're pissed at you because they're facing a Tower moment. They're losing money. They were forced into making a decision they really didn't want to make. And now they're trying to find the light to see. They're trying to figure out how they lost power, how they lost authority, how they lost strength due to whatever this is going on over here. Someone is very hot, very heated, very angry. And very much matches the energy of this 3 of Swords in reverse. Like someone is fighting angry. I just heard the word fisticuffs. So this may be a fighter. This feminine energy may be a boxer. There's a lot of swords out. You know, the Sun is holding a sword. The Hangman is holding a sword. But you see this Hangman in reverse, it's like they're battling. It's sword to sword. You see that? And she's smiling. I feel like this Sun energy is your energy. Someone doesn't like the fact that you're smiling, you're happy, you're in the sun, you're in the spotlight as well. And you could have an online presence because this kind of looks like the web, so you might be online. A spotlight is being shown upon you online. You may have been doing some type of research here. This looks like a laptop she's holding. It could be a notebook, but it looks like a laptop. You could be researching things online. Something is being brought to light by you. Something you're willing to defend. Something you're willing to honor. Whatever this is, it brings you joy. It brings you peace. You're standing on your square, Libras, and someone doesn't like it. Doesn't seem to be your problem, but they very much want it to be. Somebody very much wants you standing on your square to somehow be an issue to yourself. Does that make any sense? Of course it doesn't. We're dealing with nonsensical entities and individuals. What's going on, vampires? Compassion. Right on the floor. It fell on the floor. You've left this compassion for this person behind. Now here in this picture, there is a female that is holding what looks to be a male figure. A male figure who looks completely depleted. He doesn't even look life-size. Look, she looks like she's holding a doll. Now, even if you blew him back up, he might become life-size. But he's so deflated. He's very lackluster. He's one color. It's a very pale color, sickly even. Compassion, it says empathy, simpatico, kindness. Because it fell on the floor, it tells me that you have all but left your compassion behind or on the floor. You left it on the table, you left it on the floor, you kicked it out the door. Whatever you did with this compassion for this person, even though it seems like you have held this person up before. Because look at the pictures. You've held this person up before. You've been there for this person. Whatever happened in between you, you gave up your compassion for this individual. We have 14. Right under Libra energy. So Libra, you could be born anywhere from the 5th of October to the 14th of October. Someone is heartbroken over the fact that you are no longer willing to offer them compassion. What else? Anti-hero. Well, they're an anti-gosh-damn hero. That's why you have no more compassion for this person. It says maverick, risk taker, rule breaker. We have 18. We went from 14 to 18. That sounds like ascension to me. That's 5 to 9. So you went through some changes. So you might have gone through some heavy changes in relinquishing your compassion for this person. It's like you could no longer hold them. You could no longer hold the compassion that you had for them inside. You could no longer offer this person any empathy, any simpatico, any kindness. Look at her face. You want to focus, camera? She looks like she's tired, like she's just done, like she's exhausted, not like this male figure in her arms. She's not depleted. She's just sick of the bullshit. That could be your energy, Libra, whether you are male or female. What else, angels? Someone may have tribal tattoos on their right arm or on their chest. Well, now we don't want to talk about it. This person sees you as the anti-hero. They don't see themselves as the anti-hero, Libra. They see you as the anti-hero. They're calling you an anti-hero because you won't fight them back. I'm just going to keep throwing cards on the floor. I'm going to do some tarot calisthenics today. We have the monster within. Internal struggle, personal challenges, wanting to improve. 25. Which of course breaks down to a 7. Spiritual changes. The divine. Interesting that she's playing a violin. You're tired of hearing the same old sad love song. Or you're tired of someone trying to play you a sad old love song. Yeah, this person is having an internal struggle because they had a lot of options in the past, Libra. This person had a lot of options in the past, and whether this card is in reverse or whether it's upright. Look at these cups. Do you see anything in these cups? These cups are empty. So whoever this person is that you walked away from, it's very clearly that you walked away from this person because you were tired of giving them empathy. You were tired of giving them compassion. You were tired of hearing the same old sad love song. This person had a lot of options, but they were empty vessels. Every single last one of those options they thought they had was an empty vessel, an NPC. That person went in search of what they could not find. But what they ended up finding was the monster within. They landed themselves into an internal struggle. They suffered and faced many personal challenges. And now they want to improve. But how does fighting you, Libra, improve their situation? There is definitely an escalation in this situation. Interesting. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you this person was hunting you? We have aggressor, tracker, provider. This may be a male energy, a masculine energy. Feminine presenting, but a male figure. And I say feminine presenting, meaning this person may come off as, and this was the card that flipped over that hadn't even picked up yet. Let me just get this back together real quick. Ooh-wee. I feel really hot right now. Like I got the house nice and cool before the reading because I don't like the air to be on because you guys can't hear. So there's no reason for me to be feeling extremely flushed and hot right now. Two very similar looking energies, yes? I mean, this character is a little bit more toonish. This is more real to life. But very similar looking feminine energies. This is very much giving Empress in reverse. Now, I know she's not out here. But with this hunter and this tower, this energy that I'm feeling, this masculine energy, that's what I'm saying. It's a male figure, but they're feminine presenting. Not saying that this masculine, this male figure, let me correct my words. Not saying that this male figure is what some may deem to be a they, them. Not saying that. I'm saying that this is a male figure who is presenting themselves in more feminine energy, like right off the bat, like right up front. Very emotional. Again, Empress in reverse energies. I just can't stress it enough. Wanting authority, wanting power, wanting to seduce and manipulate others. But with their looks. This is a man who utilizes his good looks to get what he wants. And I'm going to say it because the team said it. He be bagging bitches because of his looks. And I mean, you know, to each their own, whatever. But this is how this person is coming across. So they just think that they can have the will of the world simply because they may be blessed with attractiveness. This person may have blue eyes or light colored eyes. Green eyes, light blue eyes. Doesn't have to be. We have ancient. We have ancestry, Egypt, and magical inheritance. You know, I mentioned in a reading yesterday that you are playing a love song, Libra, because that's what you are. You are love. And even the ancestors are playing their flutes for you. They're singing a love song to you. And it's almost so that the love song that you hear is coming from your ancestors. It's almost like you may be listening to songs or listening to music that draws upon energy sent to you from your ancestors. So you may be listening to things maybe that not necessarily invigorate you in a way that music normally does. You may be listening to music with a lot of drums or tribal drums or some type of meditation music. It's something that you're listening to that's connecting you to your ancestors. And it's almost as if they're playing this music or connecting to you through these tones, through these beats, through these drums. So that's the music that fills your ears, the music of the ancestors, the music of love. Not whatever sad love song this person from the past is trying to play for you. You've been listening to your ancestors. You've been working with them steadfastly. You've been honoring your ancestors. You've been taking care of them. Anubis is here. You may have ancestral ties to Anubis, to the underworld, to Kemet. Someone may have eaten octopus recently, calamari. What else, angels? Yeah, the ancestors are guarding your money right now. Right on the floor, we have knowledge, study, learning, education. Yeah, this is what you've been focused on, Libra. See, you're not of this world, you're in this world. You're very otherworldly. You have otherworldly knowledge, and that's where your focus is at current time. You've been studying, and you've been working with the Holy Trinity. Other people might see you as very demure right now. You're focused. You could be earmarking certain pages on a book you're reading at this time. You may not have a bookmark, so you may be bending the corners of the pages and earmarking certain passages you need to go back to or need to refer to. Some of you may have recently gone to the library, or you may be thinking about going to the library. That's a good idea. You might be wearing a lot of green at this time, Libra. There's a lot of connecting to your heart chakra. We have outsider. Misfit. loner, wanderer. Sound like anyone, Libra? So someone is calling you the spiritual misfit because they lost control of you. Isn't that interesting? Is this your Emperor, Libra? Is this your Emperor that is upset about it? There's Aries energy here. This Emperor who is so upset about it. Someone is so baffled at how you got away, how you discovered some sort of information. Somebody's upset that you're keeping secrets or you're keeping secret knowledge. It's like you hold the key, you hold the power. And this is the power, the authority that this possible potential Aries Emperor is missing. They feel like you have the keys to something. It's like you hold the power of the universe in your hand. And this is what you're defending, this secret knowledge. Whatever you've been researching, you've been holding on to it. And it's like there's a lot of assumption. There's a lot of assuming what you know or what you don't know. But it's like this Aries knows that you contain a great deal of information. It's almost like you're a library yourself. You're a library of information, a library of ancient information that your ancestors have passed down, shared with you, and still continue to do. You're steering your own ship, Libra. You've commanded the trajectory of your own journey. Meaning that you have found your purpose. You know what you're here to do. You've been doing things on your own, by yourself, or so it would seem from the outside. People are outside of you. You're not an outsider. I want this to be very clear. You're not an outsider, Libra. But people will call you an outsider because you're outside of their realm, or more specifically, they are outside of yours. You weren't meant to fit into their bubble. You have your own. And it's people who want to break inside your bubble to take your power and to steal your ancient information and knowledge that the ancestors have passed down. You see the protectors on the side. Dragons. You have dragon spirits that are watching over you at this time. If I'm not mistaken, this is the year of the dragon. One more, please, angels. Thank you. Death threats. Are you serious? Saying goodbye, formal occasions, honoring lives. What did I just say about you honoring your ancestors? Some of you may have had a pet that recently passed away. If that is you, my condolences. We have 11 here. You could be seeing 1111. Some of you may have to attend a funeral or a life celebration. Again, my condolences. But you've been honoring your ancestors. You're honoring the love song that your ancestors are playing. And the love song could be any number of things. It would be personal to you and only you would know. But I see that whatever the ancestors have been sharing, whatever they've been providing to you, passing down through your very veins, through downloads, through the dream state, through meditation. It's like they've been speaking through your very heart. You might feel flutters of the heart, or you may feel warming sensations around your heart chakra area. You may even feel flushed or get rosy cheeks. These are all confirmational signs that your ancestors are communicating with you. Someone here has a pet that still watches over them. This could be a dog or a cat. I heard Sadie. Your pet is still watching you from the other side. They love you very much. I don't know if you recently did something for a pet of yours that may have passed over. They are thankful for whatever you just did for them and honoring them, their time that they spent here with you. I don't know if this was a dog and you bought a special stick of theirs or a toy, something they used to play with a lot, to the cemetery, or you had some type of remembrance service for them. You had this stick or this toy out for them. It made them happy. Let's tap into some tea real quick, shall we? Because there are definitely some things going on in the background that are further in the background. I'm going to see what some of those things might be. Angels, what's going on in the very background of this situation for my Libras? What's going on for the Libras, angels? First one out. Everything's on the floor today. Go ask your dad. This is an angry feminine energy. Female. On this particular deck, I do take the picture to denote the actual sex in this deck. That's what I've been told. So we roll with the punches. So this could be a mother figure. This could be your mother. Go ask your dad. For some of you, this could be your mother who's heartbroken about a loss. This could be your father, especially if your father has already passed on. Your mother could be angry or this mother figure could be angry. That you stop talking to her or stop dealing with her over the loss of a male figure or a masculine energy. Take it how it resonates. It says, I didn't slap you, I high-fived your face. So this is a younger feminine energy. This could potentially be you. This could refer to your childhood. It could refer to your emotions. When you're a child, remember I said earlier, this person wants you to fight. They literally want to go toe-to-toe with you. They want to fight you for real. Fisticuffs. And it looks like if you fought this person, I'm just telling you what it looks like. If it looks like if you fought this person, if you bitch slapped them, that would be it. Because this person, this energy is a whole gosh damn anti-hero. They're not a real fighter. They're a rule breaker, a rule bender. And maybe this person has been on a bender. But something tells me this person really doesn't want to go toe-to-toe with you. They might talk tough, they might talk a bunch of shit, but there's nothing to back that up. It says, at least we learned something today. And what did this person learn? What did this person learn? You may have many options, but if the gosh damn vessel is empty, is that really an option at all? Probably not. Probably not. That's what they learned. So this person is going through a lesson. And it's not your problem to solve it. This is their personal issue. You had to step away from this person. It may have been concerning a death. We did have it come up twice. Death rights. So this may be concerning the passing away of someone, and maybe you stop talking to someone in the family, or you stop talking to this person who may not be in your family. But there was definitely, unfortunately, a death here. A death did occur. This person doesn't have you in their life anymore because of something they did to you. And you cut off contact, it looks like, after this death. Again, could be a death to an individual, could be a death to a situation, but there was definitely the death of something. This person needs to learn their lesson. It says, oops, wow. Sorry, huh? Kicked the whole tripod. Yeah, there's definitely been a shakeup in someone's perspective. It's been a shakeup in someone's view, how they're looking at a situation. And then it says, well, would you look at that? I mean, I can't make this shit up. Well, would you look at that? And who are they looking at? They're looking at you, Libra, because this gosh damn tower has hit. You see the thunder in the background? It could be storming in the city where this person lives at currently. You see these balled up fists? Now, what is the international sign for I'm about to beat your ass? Balled up fist. There it is right there. It's the international sign. You talking to someone, you look down, you see balled up fist, guess what? They're probably about to hit you. You don't even need to speak their language. International sign. So something is international, Libra. You could be about to go international. You could be traveling soon. Or you may be traveling now. And this person, is this balled up fist again? I mean, I'm just looking. Is this balled up fist again? That looks like twice. I mean, she's got her hand on her hip, but her hand on her hip is even balled up. Oh, they want to track you down. They want to pick your bones. They want to fight you. What? Because your other options didn't work out? Because your financial plans and schemes didn't work out? It looks like you had 6 different options and 6 different chances at some type of financial opportunity with these 6 different individuals. And guess what? Both of these cards are in reverse. Both of them. 6 options, 6 pockets, and it didn't work out. None of these empty vessels wanted to share their money with whoever this Empress in reverse energy is. Again, we have the Emperor here, so it could be an Emperor, it could be an Aries. I mean, my gosh, this is just... Yeah, they're looking you up, Libra. They're trying to figure some shit out. Again, they could be looking for you online. You could have an online presence. Surprise! Jazz hands. Jazz hands. Surprise! No one is about to give you any of their pentacles, Emperor. You had 6 chances, 6 opportunities, 6 empty vessels with money. Might I add 6 vessels with money, and you missed every single last one of them. Surprise! Jazz hands. Jazz hands. Yeah. And they thought that they were going to be coming after your money, your knowledge. Because what you know, Libra, is key. Let me say that for the people in the back, because I know they're here and I know they're listening. What you know, Libra, is key. And of course, for each of you, you know different things, but whatever you do know is key. And this Emperor, this Empress in reverse, although the card is not here, energy knows it to be true. They know it too. That you have ancient knowledge, that you have a magical inheritance. And I just want to bring you back again to this 6 of Pentacles. And I don't know, can you see it? Magical inheritance. Yeah, this person knows you got money. That 6 of Pentacles isn't in reverse for you. No, in fact, it was in reverse for them. The surprise is that you have ancient secret knowledge that's priceless. It's priceless, okay? And it's key. What you know is key. And I feel like this person feels like it's key. What you know is key to them getting their authority, their power, their pentacles back, their control, their manipulation, their very divisive tactics. But they want to fight you because you walked away. Interesting. Nah, we're not doing that. Nope, we are not doing that. You can't have any of Libra's secret knowledge. It's not for you. Clearly, because she walked away from you, or he walked away from you. This knowledge that Libra contains that is otherworldly. And I know she has a book, and you may be doing research, and you may have gone to the library. You may even have a whole library, or an extensive book collection in your own home. However, the knowledge that you are attaining at current point is not in any book. That's why this person's been heavily watching you, because they're trying to figure out what you know and how you got to know what you know, and if they can go to where you went to get the knowledge that you have. But where did you go, Libras? You didn't go anywhere. You didn't go to a physical location. Again, yeah, sure, you might have gone to the library, you might have been online researching some things, but the information that has been given to you, as I said earlier in the reading, is right here. It's in your very DNA. And it is indeed your ancestors that are helping you to awaken the dormant GNA, someone's initials could be GNA. Your ancestors are helping to awaken the dormant DNA within your very soul. Again, a certain music may spark something within your spirit. And literally, music is awakening the dormant DNA within you. Again, the team is reminding me to remind you, there's a download that you are going to receive that's either going to save you money or earn you money. So pay attention. No, we're not giving up the good knowledge for free. And I don't mean that the knowledge you have would necessarily have to be paid for. What I mean is that someone would have to make an investment in you to gain that knowledge. An investment of time, an investment of energy, an investment of effort. An investment of authenticity. Are you real? Do you deserve this information? Or are you a bot? Are you an op? Are you an NPC? Are you an empty vessel who does not deserve access to such knowledge? It's clear, Libra, you've already figured this out concerning this person. 2 more, please, angels. Listen. If a picture is worth 1,000 words, clearly, that's a female energy in the window. You see the little bow at the top of her hair. Clearly ejecting what looks to be a male figure from the window. Now, we can't necessarily see the top of the head, so it could be male or female. Take it how it resonates, but you've clearly thrown someone outside of you. What did I say earlier about them wanting to call you the outsider because you're not in their circle, in their bubble? You were never meant to be. But the truth of the matter is that you're really an outsider because you're in your own bubble. And they want to get in. They're the true outsiders. You've tossed them out. And now they want to get back in. They want to get back into your bubble, your sphere, your world, your realm. And your protectors are just watching out. For anyone trying to sneak in, hanging off your coattails, you see he's almost biting her coattails, or what could be her coattails. This one is almost underneath her wing. This one's very close. So you maybe have a dragon spirit that follows you everywhere. This could be a red dragon, a blue dragon, a purple dragon. Look up the references. You've already tossed this person out. You've already removed them from your life. And it's made you stronger. It's made you brighter. This person tried to dim your light, and here you are standing in the light, standing in the spotlight, even on the World Wide Web. People are looking at you. People are watching you. This sword is not only a sword of protection, it's a sword of discernment to slice through the bullshit that may be streaming at you. Some of you may be streaming something. You could be streaming a movie. You could be stream recording. I just heard the silver lining. You found the silver lining. Could be the silver lining in this situation. One more, please, angels. What are you doing? Right over death rights. So again, there's a masculine energy, could be a male figure, that is upset because you've completely tossed this person out of your life, and is like, they're still confused. Like, they don't understand why you've done what you've done. Why you are defending your square. Why you're not moving. It's because you've gone within. Instead of fighting this person, you sought to heal yourself. You sought to stand in the light, to honor yourself, your mission, your journey, to honor your ancestors. This is what you chose to do instead of fighting with this. It could be another Libra. I mean, it is the Three of Swords. Could be this Emperor. It could be this Scorpio with the Six of Cups. Could be a Sag. Could be a Leo. There's so much clearing. I have to keep pausing because there's a lot of clearing. So you've been really going through a very even cathartic healing process. It's like you went through some pains in dissolving this situation. But you had to go through those small pangs of pain to heal. You couldn't be with this person. Again, this could be your mother. This could be a mother figure. If we go with the female energy. Or this could be, of course, a male figure. Again, that's presenting with this feminine energy, this Empress in reverse energy. Let's check on your mission, ladies. Because you are indeed still walking your walk. You had to leave this person behind. It wasn't beneficial to the rest of your journey. And maybe that was also a lesson that you had to learn. That not everyone can go with you. It's an unfortunate part of walking this journey. You could say unfortunate. You could say fortunate. But everyone can't go with you to every next level you ascend to, Libra. Some people do have to be left behind. And that's simply because they are no longer a vibrational match to your current frequency. They're not in alignment with your vibration. Again, this ties back to the music, the love song. The activations that your ancestors are sending to you through music. They want you to listen to your own love song. See, your ancestors are playing you music, but it's like they're helping you get to the point where you recreate your own love song. Because I feel like you've been focused on you and your healing for so long that maybe love hasn't necessarily been on the table, Libra. But I feel like this is what the ancestors are helping you with. They're helping you develop your own love song. And when you play your own love song, that will indeed draw love to you. Mission status, angels. This is kind of a wonky shuffle. Let me reset this real quick. You know how when you haven't used a certain deck for a while, it just feels extra slippery? We have you are invited. My bad, y'all. I gotta stop kicking this tripod. Suit up, show up, and open up. Gosh dang it, Libra, you did. We have 9 here. 9 is either. And it even looks like a 9, doesn't it? And what does that almost look like? It almost looks like a conch shell, and she's kind of got her ear to it. Again, you're listening to the songs, to the sounds, to the psalms of the ancestors. You've been invited. You showed up, you suited up, you booted up, and you opened up. You did that, Libra. You did that. The ancestors chose right when they chose you because they knew that you would be the one to not only accept the mission, because please do believe that many people accept the mission. Many people do not complete the mission because one or more obstacles came up and they thought to themselves, this obstacle is too great to conquer, and they gave up. You, Libra, have fully committed to completing your mission. As we all know, it's by invitation only. Not everybody has a mission. Not everybody has a divine purpose. We all have a purpose, but understand not all of us have a divine purpose. But you do, Libra. You were invited. You were invited because the Most High, your spiritual team, knew that you would complete your mission. Right on the floor. 10,000 angels, that's who's watching over you, Libra. A legion of 10,000 angels. Lean on your circle of supernatural support. Woo! Sounds like you did. Sounds like you have, Libra. You've leaned on your circle of supernatural support. That's who is protecting you. Your angels, your ancestors, your spirit animals. You have legions of different teams watching over you. They're all here to guide and support you along your journey. Whenever in doubt, Libra, ask your angels. Trust me, they're listening. And the more you listen, the more you will find out just exactly how much support you really do have. I know the world can seem like a very lonely place. loner, wanderer. A lot of people in society, in the matrix, may view you as an outsider. But again, it is not you who are outside. It's them who are outside of you. A few more and we'll get y'all out of here. What else is going on for the mission angels? We're going to be fit and healthy after this reading. Be reborn daily. Someone here could be 46. It says, let go of the past and breathe in your new incarnation. A lot of you could be doing breath work at this time. A lot of heavy meditation going on. The Phoenix rising. You could be seeing crows. Crows are messengers. You could be dreaming of passed over loved ones. And we have celebrate the sacred gap. Look at this. This is crazy. 46 to 47. Look at that. Celebrate the sacred gap. Give thanks for buffer time. Again, you may not have necessarily been on a love kick, Libra. You may have just been to yourself, healing, working on yourself, developing yourself, ascending, studying, researching, learning, growing, expanding. Celebrate the sacred gap. You've had this buffer time. Your spiritual team has surrounded you. The Most High has made sure that whatever this situation was, that you had the proper time you needed, whatever time, amount of time that was. But the Most High allowed you to heal. And not coincidentally, healing is not done in the midst of others. Deep internal wounding that needs to be healed is usually done in a very solitary space. Now again, you might have felt alone, and to others from the outside looking in, it may have looked like you were by yourself. Like you were just out in the world all on your own, kind of vulnerable. This individual looks sitting here in the wilderness, out in the world, what looks to be a cave or just the cosmos. Very vulnerable. But if you look at the color, if you look at the expanse around this individual, who appears to be in a very vulnerable state, almost a naked state, with all that's going on in the background, this looks like a lot of divine protection to me. A lot of green, yellow, orange. Heart chakra, third eye, sacral chakra, healing you in the areas in which you needed to be healed. But you did that, Libra. You took the initiative to step away and to step into yourself. That's what was needed. That one courageous act is what was needed. You're in great company. Again, this individual looks to be by themselves. But again, are you ever really? Pull back to propel forward. That's what you did, Libra. We have 7 again. 16 breaks down to 7. That's the divine. You may be a wanderer. You may be a solo traveler, but you, Libra, are never alone. You are always in great company. Those almost look like angel wings wrapped around you. There's so much light around you, Libra. There's so much shine that is coming from you at this time. You're being protected in numerous ways from every direction. And there are many who are willing to do the job of protecting you while you heal, because you're important. Let me say that again, Libras. You are important. I can't, this just fell on the floor. I can't make this up. Say yes to your higher calling. Be a human, exclamation mark. You did, Libra. This is what this whole message is about. You saying yes to your higher calling. Leaving all peoples, listen to what I'm saying, leaving all peoples of the past that wanted to fight you because they had many options, some of which they chose over you, and because they made that decision, that personal choice, you made the personal choice to then in turn take up that invitation to answer your higher calling, to serve your purpose. You said, okay, fuck it. You want to go after other options? Be my guest. Because all you want is domination and control over others' finances. You want to manipulate all of these cups. You want to take control of all of these pentacles. That's why they're both in reverse. That's what this Aries, this other Libra, this Scorpio. That's what they wanted to do. And the Most High said, no, we're not doing that. Your team said, nah, we're not doing that. You can take this back. Yeah, we don't want it. Someone may have offered you a free drink recently. 2 more, please. And get you Libras out of here. 1 more, please, angels. Right on the floor. Stand up and be recognized, but you are Libra. Behold, you are the inspiration you've been looking for. You hold the power, Libra. And this person knows it. Look at all your ancestors around you holding up the light. Because you're important. And after you, Libra, after you, because this was in the reverse, of course, after you have garnered enough strength, you will be able to play your own love song. And that Libra will draw to you the divine counterpart you're supposed to be with. Not these fakes. Not these fugazis who were upset because they couldn't manipulate you. They couldn't hold you. Remember, whoever this is, you used to hold them. You used to hold them up. You used to reinvigorate them, enliven them, give them a breath of life. When you took your compassion away, you took that person's breath of life away. But that's not your problem, Libra. That's not your responsibility. Your responsibility is the task which you signed up for before you incarnated here. Your task is to honor your mission, is to say yes to your higher calling. Last card fell on the floor. There's no place like home. Nestle into the sweetness. Six. Libras. Someone's mad because they can't come home. You are home. You're home to somebody. Somebody is upset because you're choosing to create a home, a family, a legacy with someone else. Someone who is more your equal. Someone who is your divine counterpart, whether you be male or female. That person is coming in for you, Libra. All because you decided to heal. All because you decide to play your role. To accept this invitation. To go through this death. Even you, the death that could have been spoken about could be you, Libra. This could have been a death to the old you. I'm also getting with this. It's like you left this person holding the shell of who they used to think that you were. Like, this was never truly you, but this is who they thought you were, and you left this depleted energy, this replica of your past self behind with this person. They're like, what am I supposed to do with this? I don't know, that's what you wanted. That's not me anymore. That's who you wanted me to be. And I've left this facade, this mask here with you in your hands. You deal with it. Because I was never this. This is who you wanted me to be, but I was never this. You left this person holding their own cards. Essentially. Libras, that's what I do have for you at this time. As always, please do continue to utilize your own intuition and discernment to make the very best decisions for your highest good. I know that you will. Thank you for your presence, your energy, your vibes, your likes, your shares, your comments, and your subscribes. Catch y'all next time. I love you. Holla.